I'm going to pick all the ACC games for week 1 in football here. Number 24, NC State versus Western Carolina. This game is on August 29th at 6 p.m. Central Time on ACC Network. NC State should win this game. Now, Wake Forest versus North Carolina A&T. And there's no spread on the game currently, and it's on August 29th at 6 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus. That's ACC Extra. Wake Forest, if they want to try to make a bowl somehow, you can't go off the wrong foot. They have to win this game, and they're going to win. Now, this is a toss-up game to me. North Carolina at Minnesota at 7 p.m. Central Time on the 29th of August on Fox. Minnesota's favored by 1.5. Essentially, a pickup. Minnesota has offensive issues while they have a strong defense, and it's kind of like vice versa. And I know North Carolina has a new quarterback now and everything. I really debated about this game here, but I'm going with the team that I think who has a better offense, and that's North Carolina, but slightly. Now, August 30th are 2 games. Duke versus Elon at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on ACC Network. No spread on the game, but I think Duke wins. Now, Stanford versus TCU at 9:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN. TCU is favored by 9 points. I expect Stanford to be one of the worst teams in the ACC this year. So I'm going with TCU, but if TCU loses this game, this is not a good thing for TCU this year. Kind of like Colorado lost from last year, sort of. If not a little bit worse. Now, August 31st, number 1 Georgia versus number 14 Clemson in Atlanta. It's not at Georgia either. It's a neutral site. 11 a.m. ABC/ESPN Plus. Georgia's favored by 13.5. Georgia's the better football team. They're going to win. Virginia Tech at Vanderbilt at 11 a.m. Central Time on ESPN. Virginia Tech's favored by 13.5. Give me Virginia Tech to win the football game. Louisville versus Austin P at 11 a.m. Central Time on ACC Network. Louisville wins this game. Now, Kent at Pitt. ESPNU, 11 a.m. Pitt's favored by 24.5. If somehow Pitt wants to make Pitt needs to win this type of game right here and take care of business in order to think about making a bowl. Pitt should win this game comfortably. Should. Miami, Florida, that's number 19 in the country, at Florida. 2:30 p.m. Central Time on ABC/ESPN Plus. Miami, Florida's favored by 2.5. I'm going with Miami, Florida, but it's by narrow margin here. Now, Syracuse versus Ohio, 2:30 p.m. Central Time, ACC Network. Syracuse favored by 17.5 points. Syracuse should win this game, and I get it's a first game with a new head coach in Fran Brown, but they should not lose this game. Now, Cal versus UC Davis. No spread on the game, 4 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus/ACC Extra. Cal should win this game. Virginia versus Richmond. ACC Extra/ESPN Plus, 5 p.m. Central Time. Virginia's favored by 19.5. Virginia should win this game. Should. Keyword. Georgia Tech, who came off of a win against Florida, number 10 Florida State, versus Georgia State at 7 p.m. Central Time. Georgia Tech's favored by 21 points on ACC Network for this game. Georgia Tech makes it 2 in a row. They're going to start 2-0 in my opinion. Now, SMU versus Houston Christian University, HCU, 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus/ACC Network. SMU had to survive against one of the worst teams in the Mountain West. Certainly not a good showing, but I think they bounce back and play a lot better in this game, especially at home. In the last game, it's really an ACC versus ACC matchup here for a conference game. Number 10, Florida State versus Boston College. Florida State's favored by 17 points. ESPN, 6:30 p.m. Central Time on September 2nd. Sorry, Boston College. Florida State's going to take all the anger out on you in this game. So I'm going Florida State. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 7 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So make money off this course. Like a video, comment video really helps YouTube background so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well so more people can watch. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit subscribe button. Ring the notification bell as well.